Welcome back to the next topic, octahedral crystal field. So previous topic we saw the outline of octahedral crystal field diagram and the tetrahedral crystal field diagram. Now we are going to apply the examples of octahedral crystal field. Almost all the d transition metal orbitals or d block elements, it has a 5d orbitals, that is dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square and dz square. This dxy, yz, dxz all lying in between the axial lines, so they are called as a non-axial orbitals. But here dx square, y square and dz square is the electron clouds are lying in the along the axial line, so they are called as axial orbitals. So they have equal energies in a ground state, so that is called degenerate. So degenerate means equal energy. The lobes, that is called the density of the electrons, are present in along the axis dx square minus y square, and the donut shape of dz square is called as a Eg. The point is along the axis. The lobes of the electron density present in between the axis dxy, dyz, dxz are called a T to G point in between the axis, that is called non-axial ax orbitals. When the 6 donor atoms of the Legon approaches the metal orbitals, they will get the degeneracy will be spoiled and split into two sets, that is called as a Eg along the axis, and set up the electric field, that is called crystal field. So the electrons repel the electrons. The Legon's electrons are repelled by the Eg orbitals in metal orbitals strongly than the repel in a T2G orbitals of the d orbitals, I mean metal orbitals. This removes the degeneracy. That is means the Legons when approaches the metal atom, so it removes the degeneracy of the set of the d orbitals and split into two sets, that is Eg and T2G orbitals. Eg orbitals are a higher energy and T2G are a lower energy. They will split into this type of energy. In octahedral, electrons in T2G, that is dxy, dyz, dxz, have less repulsion by the negative point charges of Legons than dx square minus y square and dz square set is Eg set. So 3D orbitals dxy, dyz, dxz experiences less repulsion than Eg. So what they are less more stable and their energy is lower energy. So this is the diagram. The energy is increases from bottom to top, and this is the ground state of d orbitals dxy, dyz, dxz or a non-axial orbitals, and dx square, y square and dz square is axial orbitals. When the Legons are approach this metal orbitals, the degeneracy is spoiling. So what it raises into the excited state. This excited state is called average energy of d orbitals in spherical crystal field. What is spherical crystal field means when the electrons in Legon orbitals approaches the metal orbitals, the electron in metal orbitals and the electron in Legon orbitals will be getting repulsion. Symmetric repulsion takes place by two. That symmetrical repulsion only is called as a spherical crystal field. Writing alone this, you are getting 1 mark. So this excited state of split into two sets, that is one is lower energy, another one is higher energy. In octahedral, T2G is in a lower energy and Eg in a higher energy. Dx square minus y square, and here this one is dz square. This is affected by d3, so what 3 by 5 del naught, it is a plus 0.6 del naught, not for a octahedral. And here this is disturbed by these two, so what 2 by 5 equal to 0.4, that is lower energy is a minus. It is higher energy, it is a plus. This is barycenter, it is called del naught. Now Eg orbitals are plus 6 del naught above the average energy. So Eg is increased by plus 0.6 del naught. It is getting half mark. then T2G orbitals are minus 0.4 del naught below the average energy. So it is decreased by minus 0.4 naught. This plus and minus shows decrease and increase. Increase for a plus, decrease for a minus. And very, very important one mark is delta naught is called crystal field splitting energy. Crystal field splitting energy difference is called del naught. That is crystal field splitting energy difference between higher and the lower energy level.